welcome to my channel. I am so excited because I got early access to the Sims 4 high school years, and this was made possible by the EA Game Changer program. This pack came at the right time because I'm actually working on a series with teenagers, so this is very exciting for me. Today I'm going to be walking you guys through my gameplay, and I'll be referring to my sim as I because I am her and she is me, if that makes sense, because I'm the one playing her. Before we get started though, can we talk about the new phone user interface? I'm obsessed with it. There's also a new feature called Social Bunny where you can create new posts or tag sims to interact with them. Guys, you can actually walk and use your phone. When I saw it in the trailer, I thought they were trolling us, but I guess not. I went to the thrift and boba tea shop to meet some teenagers before my first day of school. First thing I did was to order myself a drink. Then Cassandra God came right next to me, so I said hi and we started chit-chatting while I took sips of my boba drink. This animation though. The next day I woke up late and only had time to take a shower before getting to school. I saw Cassandra and tried to say hi, but she ignored me. So I decided to go to the bathroom and finish my morning routine by applying my facial cleanser and brushing my teeth. My first class was math class, which I hate. So I popped in my headphones to drown out the boring updates and classroom drama. At lunchtime, I met with Cassandra at the cafeteria and we had a good conversation. Then I tried to do a prank on the whiteboard, but the teacher walked in, so I stopped my work of art and daydreamed during the rest of the science class. When the class was over, I got yelled at by a classmate, followed by the teacher, followed by this guy who then went on to yell at her, so I had to check what the problem was. And she said, I'm not easy to trust and that makes me suspicious. Can we talk about this guy for a minute? He has serious anger issues. Just watch him. He's gone, then he comes back to kick the locker again. As I'm trying to claim my locker, my mom calls me asking me if they should try for another baby. I said no because we're poor and I'm not about to babysit. As I'm ready to go home, Cassandra asks me if I want to sneak out, and I say yes because who am I to refuse, right? Which turned out to be a bad idea because I got nightmares over it. Couldn't sleep after that, so I decided to go make breakfast. Of course, my mom, who is a control freak, decides to monitor me. But I told her I got this. Never mind. When I got to school, I rushed to pull a prank, but the teacher caught me and gave me detention. During lunchtime, I decided to stay in class and study for the upcoming exams. Then I tried to take notes in my language arts class, but I got over it real quick. A couple of minutes later, there was a fight in the cafeteria, and I was too tired and hungry, so I skipped detention and went home to start working on my proposal sign for Cassandra. The next day, we had a school drill during arts class. I guess you could say I was saved by the bell because I was so bored. Didn't see Cassandra at school, so I decided to give her a call to show her I care. And apparently she feels wronged by me for some unknown reason, and it better not be because we sneaked out because that was her idea. I was over her BS, so I started making new friends. I wanted to give my relationship with Cassandra one more chance, so I asked her to meet up with me. And although she agreed to come, she never showed up. I saw Sydney from school and decided to hang with him so I wouldn't waste my day. We went for a ride on the Ferris wheel and he made me feel better. So I decided to ask him to go to prom with me as a friend. When I got home, I realized that Cassandra was actually waiting for me this whole time at my house. I rushed home to meet up, but she was already gone. The next day, I left home without eating breakfast. So I decided to have my first meal during business class, and surprisingly, I didn't get in trouble. Then Sydney asked me if I wanted to be his best friend, and I had to decline because I was about to uninvite him to prom. So I could ask Cassandra instead. When everyone left the classroom, I decided to try and pull the prank one more time, which was a success. But when I walked out, I got scolded by the principal. I was one prank away from getting expelled. Sydney must be one of those guys that cannot take no for an answer, because he asked me to prom and I declined. Then he asked me again to be his best friend, and I agreed because I felt bad and at least he was trying. I soon regretted it when he asked me again to go to prom with him to which I said no to. My mom called me again asking if they should try for another baby. I told her to decide for herself. I wasn't responsible for her private parts. I met up with Cassandra, who seemed to be in a good mood, and as soon as I was ready to ask her for prom, she walked away. The next morning, I was determined to have a great day. Writing in my diary how confident I was everything would go smoothly. Walked in confidently with my favorite dress and hairy legs. Everyone could tell I was in a good mood. Until Cassandra asked me to go to prom with her as friends. Friends? I'm trying to be more than friends. I thought we had a connection. I refused and she seemed really upset. I tried to cheer her up, but she ended up crying in the bathroom. I couldn't wait any longer, so I went into the bathroom and asked her to be my prom date. And she rejected me! Wasn't she the one crying with broken heart emojis? How dare she say no after all that effort I put into the sign? There was no time to cry over spilled milk as prom was the next day. And sometimes it's best to go where you are appreciated. So I made a new proposal sign and asked Sydney to go to prom with me as my lover. The next day, I was still upset with her, so I sent her a mean message. She came to confront me, and I squared up with her. With all this drama, I had forgotten that today was actually prom day. I decided not to waste any more energy on her and go hang out with friends. Turns out the hangout was at my place, and I made sure to ask Cassandra to leave. I took a couple of selfies with my mom before heading to prom. Then she announced that she was pregnant, and I pretended I was happy because I wasn't trying to argue before going to prom. As I arrived, I saw some questionable outfits, but I wanted to empty my bladder before passing judgment. Cassandra was in the toilet giving herself a pep talk. What a joke. And I acted like I didn't even see her. Look at how upset she is when she's not being the center of attention. I was killing it on the dance floor, but then I figured I should probably have at least one dance with my date. Sydney was nominated prom king, so I had to go up there and support my man. I know Cassandra was big mad to see me happy and unbothered. Everything just felt right, so I went in for a kiss. Then I went on Social Bunny to tweet about how happy and unbothered I was. And because I'm a cool kid, I had to go to the after party. We took some cute pictures in the photo booth, went on a romantic ride. Then I received a notification from Social Bunny, and it was Cassandra. Looks like someone is hurt and bothered I was having a romantic night. So I replied, please, just go back into your house and remove the door. No one wants to see you in public. I put my phone away and ended up the night with a kiss. So right now, I need you guys to tell me if I was tripping or was Cassandra actually playing games. Was I wrong or was she wrong? Please let me know in the comment section. But I actually did enjoy this pack, and there's a lot more features that I haven't shown, but I'm sure a lot of other simmers and their mamas are going to cover them. Anyways, so I'm not much of a Let's Play player, but this pack definitely gave me some inspiration for my next series, which I'm currently working on, so I'm very excited for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!